Again, good morning, everyone. Again, I'm over here. This is Messi sir. Now, today we are going to take our last method of national income to calculate national income, which is the expenditure method. I have already written over here expenditure method, which is denoted as GDPMP. Okay. Now, my dear children, today again before uh, numerical portion, before national numerical portion, we have to see our basic concept. If basic things are not clear, then you are not eligible to calculate numerical portion. Okay, so I'll start in expenditure method. First of all, I have written the formula. It is very easy to learn, that's why I have written in this form. Expenditure method is denoted as GDPMP. Okay, so its formula is PFCE plus GFCE plus GDCF plus X minus M. Okay, I have written in this sequence. In this way, you can learn very easily PFC, GFC, GDCF, and X minus M, just like a rhythm. Okay, so it's a full form I have written. PFC means private final consumption expenditure, and GDCF and GFCF and X minus M. So GFCF means government final consumption expenditure, and GDCF gross domestic capital formation. Okay, so because first time you are learning this, so maybe you are thinking what the things these are. So next video either and whenever I'll get time, I will describe these things very clearly. So GDCF means gross domestic capital formation. Okay, so first of all, you should focus on each word. Gross means aggregate, domestic means an our territory, capital formation. Capital formation means when a firm convert any raw material into finished good, then after making this finished good, that means a good which is ready to sell. So after selling or after sale, firm get back revenue or capital. So formation means how to prepare capital, how to make our capital. So if you focus each word, then you will find out the meaning of this all. So X minus M means net exports. Net exports means export minus import. Okay, so now next very important thing, this is very important part. From the entire formula, from this formula only problem arises in this part. During examination maximum, you will get as it is PFC, you will get as it is GFC, you will get instead of GDCF GFCF, GFCF. Instead of this, you will get GFCF, gross domestic capital formation. Okay, here you will get gross fixed capital formation. So what will you do if the values are not given as per the formula if written over here? So only this is the problem you will face during the examination. So focus on this word. So that's why I have written here. When instead of GDCF, you will get GFCF. Okay, then you need to convert it. Okay, so how to convert it, I have written over here. For calculation of GDCF, if GFCF is given, you need to calculate GDCF. So equal to GFCF. In this part, you need to add inventory stock. Inventory stock means delta stock. Okay, another name of inventory stock is delta stock, or delta stocks another name is inventory stock. You just add inventory stock in GFCF, then you will get GDCF. Okay, this is very important thing, so please focus on this video very seriously. Now one more note I have written in, because I am telling you basic things, so these are the things those you need to keep it in mind. Only then you will be able to calculate your numerical section. So in this note I have written over here, all the economic units, okay, all the economic units that incur final expenditure within the domestic territory. Okay, in our domestic territory, whatever final expenditures, okay, which are related to the economic units, okay, of a country are classified under the following group. Okay, so only these activities and these groups are involved in economic units, okay, belongs to economic units, okay, uh, in our territory or domestic territory of a country. Only these four sections are there. First is household sector, which is also known as private final consumption expenditure. Second is government sector, which is GFCE, government final consumption expenditure. Third is producing sector, which is known as GDCF, gross domestic capital formation. And last is rest of the world, इसको हम ROW भी कहते हैं, rest of the world in short form ROW. That means export minus import or net export. Rest of the world means trading, import and export. So net export means the difference between export and import. Okay, now the last thing is for calculation of domestic income, which is indicated by or denoted as NDPFC. When we need to calculate NDPFC, means domestic income from expenditure method, then we need to write NDPFC left side and right side GDPMP. Again same balancing we required. So gross to net, when we go gross to net minus depreciation, DP same. When we convert market price into factor cost, we need to less or minus net. The same here for calculation of national income, which is denoted as NNPFC. Then again we need to calculate NNPFC by expenditure method, which is denoted as GDPMP. Again we'll balance this equation, gross to net minus depreciation, and debt to domestic product to national product plus NFIA, market price to factor cost minus net. Or we calculate, because we calculated over here NDPFC, so we can write down NNPFC is equal to NDPFC NN balanced, FCFC balanced, only DP and NP is unbalanced, so we need to change this. So DP to NP, when will you go DP to NP, you just add NFIA, net factor from abroad. I am repeating again, directly we can calculate because here we got it NDPFC, so we'll write NDPFC right side and left side whatever we require to calculate NNPFC. So NNPFC is equal to NDPFC plus NFIA. How it is? Because NN balanced, factor cost balanced, DP and NP not balanced, so calculation of DP to NP will add only net factor income from abroad. Okay, so I hope so these basic things will support to you whenever you will start your numerical section. Okay, so next video I'll show how we can calculate national income by expenditure method with the help of this basic things. Thanks for watching this video.